Hello, everybody. Welcome to What the Flock. My name is Valerie, and this is my first 1,000 subscriber episode of What the Flock, number 63. So thank you so much, everybody who hung out on Friday and was there with me, because it was so exciting and it made my day. Making all the big internet money, like Pole Vault says. I made 6 cents in advertising revenue yesterday. That's right, 6 cents. I'm very excited. Let me start with this song and then I'll say hello to everybody. Oh yeah, I know how the song goes. I didn't know I had it good, didn't know which way to turn. Didn't know to laugh or cry. Well, I don't know just what came over me, but I'm finding courage I didn't know I had inside. I didn't mean to let you down, I didn't mean to be afraid, I didn't mean to do you wrong, I never meant to fall in love with you. Act like I mean it, but I never know what to say. But sure as the sun will rise, and sure as the day is long, sure as the stars above, there ain't no doubt about our love. Sure as I know we have the strength inside we need to endure. This much I know for sure. Faith, but I didn't sleep at all last night. I didn't know better, you didn't bat an eye. But sure as the sun will rise, and sure as the day is long, sure as the stars above, there ain't no doubt about our love. Sure as I know we have the strength inside we need to endure. This much I know for sure. We discovered that what's good as friends is even better as lovers. This I know for sure. But sure as the sun will rise, and sure as the day is long, sure as the stars above, there ain't no doubt about our love. Sure as I know we have the strength inside we need to endure. This much I know for sure. Okay, started with a song. Step 1. So everybody told me to, for these live streams, now that I'm monetized, to like just do one ad in the middle. So first off, I got to remember to do that. I was going to do it at noon, well, my time noon. And but second part, no idea how that works. No clue. Looked it up, couldn't find anything. So hopefully by the time noon gets here, I'll find the button. But I'm not sure. So how's everybody doing today? I want to say hello. I saw David is here first. Live to Fly channels in and out working on the yard. Ryan Hall is with his mom today. She had another seizure. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ryan. I'm really sorry to hear that. Big love to your mama. Hope she's feeling better today. Big love to you, Ryan. We've got Pole Vault here. Pookie Ann. We've got Ali Gratia. Justine. Oh, thank you. Kurt. I think most of you came over for Michael's, didn't you? It was a good show. So yeah, and thank you so much. I did it. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. It was pretty exciting, and I can't believe I made my goal date and everything. I'm shocked. Shocked, I say. Shocked. Sunshine, I hope you're feeling better. Okay, let me get down there. Oh, Pole Vault's got grass snakes. It really did feel like a party on Friday. I thought so too. Yeah, keep the grass snakes out of your shorts. Let's see, Mixed Club. Good to see you, Rhett. I am now in the Mixed Club. He beat me, but now we're together again. E. Urban is Lurky Turkey today. Ooh, I'm gonna say Lurky Turkey now. I like Lurky Turkey. I'm gonna be that now. And I was pretty excited. It happened during the stream Friday, right? It was so fun. Keith, thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with my sixth sense. I'm pretty excited, though. Let's see if I missed anybody else. I have a lot of yard work happening today. I want a rock yard. It's hard to mow rocks. You guys are silly. Limey, good to see you. Ooh, I want a lake yard. Yeah. Oh, that's true. A rock garden, you have to do a lot of weeding. I fell out of bed fighting stormtroopers and my laser went dead. Oops, my laser went dead and I got shot. It hurt like hell, but that's when I fell out of bed and got wedged in between the bed and the nightstand. What a night. I hope that your next battle goes better than that. Sounds like you took a lot of damage. Let's see. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm hoping that maybe Jade will show up and tell me how it works. Dennis, good to see you. Oh, you can't do anything of the watch hours. Oh, yeah, you have to get both. I had the watch hours forever. And that, I think, was the most infuriating. Because I've had the watch hours since I had 500 subs, and I've just been waiting. Just waiting. Sunshine, good to see you. I do thank you. I do stream a lot. You are someplace. Oh, well, I'm glad you were someplace. It's better. Sixth sense is better than no sense. That's true. Oh no, I almost read that out loud. I've learned to now scan e-urbans before I read them out loud. Justine did my whole lawn with my electric mower. Weeded, fought bugs, showered. Wow. Hot sun today. It's a little cooler today here than it was, and then ate a sandwich. Your next battle. There's always the next battle. She's still sleeping. I'm like, don't wake her up, she's asleep. She'll be here probably, but I'm always telling her not to come because it's too early in the morning for her. It's 3 a.m. She needs a rest. She streams a lot. So let's see. I want to thank David and Jeff and Cal and everybody who reached out to me yesterday. It was really sweet of you to acknowledge me. I had mentioned on Friday too one of the things that I've been working on, and this is something I need your help with. But I've steadily figured this out a little bit more and gotten a little bit better. And so I'm showing you not the worst ones. I'm showing you the ones that were not fails, because I do have a pile of fails on the floor as well. And I showed you one on Friday, and for the life of me, I can't find it. I don't know what I did with it, or no idea. It's probably just like right here on the floor, right in front of me. But anyway, it's we're ready for this. This is for all you flockers out there. I think we're all gonna have this on our jean jackets, or like Keith said, put it on guitar straps, or I think also be good for a hat. So here we go, everybody. It's the first official What the Flock badge patch thing. It's just like it's just embroidered. And so let me see. So that's the up close. I guess I need a manicure before I do these up close things. But it's not bad. Like, I could get the lettering just a little bit better, but huge improvement from where I started on this, because it's a little harder than I thought it would be. Not gonna lie, a little bit harder. Hard salami, not the cotto salami. So I do need to know, like, what your ideas are for patches too, so that it's, because that part is hard, is trying to decide what to do. So yay, Allie's been helping me think about them. So, Mr. Smith, great to see you. I should get a manual. Oh, you're sweet. No, they're bad. You can make a necklace. Oh, that's a good idea. Poval almost bought a goat. Don't encourage this. Okay. So, but yeah, so the story behind this is I did get a new, it's a sewing machine / embroidery machine for my birthday. And it's amazing, y'all. So I've been working on the same sewing machine since, I think I got it in 99 as a gift, and it's 2024 now, so it's like a 25-year-old sewing machine, and it does nothing. Like, it has, like, there's no, it's just completely manual. There's nothing. This one has like a TV screen on it, like the whole thing, and you push the buttons, and it does everything by like 1/10 of a millimeter difference. So I can change. So the first thing I did when I got it, well, first, where did I put that? Oh, I don't know. First thing I did was just stitches. So I like practiced different stitches, and there's like a billion stitches. And one of the stitches is a little alligator. So it's just like alligators and little alligators. So, and that's just like a built-in stitch. So I was pretty excited. And then my first embroidery, this is one that comes in the machine, so I didn't do anything. But look how cute it is, and look how well it turned out. So, I'm pretty excited about that. So that one, and then then I got a program. Of course, I get the free program because I'm a cheapskate, and and I want to make this work. And a real program's not even that much, but I think I figured this thing out. And so that's how I designed. I traced out the bat and put the letters in, and it worked pretty well. This was my first attempt at a badge before I learned that I should do the background too. But that one worked pretty well, and the lettering came out pretty good. And then I made a circle one. Okay, I didn't cut it out very well, but it has different kind of lettering that's thinner. And so this one's pretty small comparatively. It's like half the size of this one. Okay, that's hard. I'm gonna have a romper full. Let's see, I missed Mrs. Metal came in. Chris, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, Allie made a list of stuff that we talked about, but I mean, I'm slow. I'm still trying to figure out how it works. Oh yeah, emoji icons. So I did work one that's like, you know, the Hugh Caldwell raccoon emoji. I worked on that one, and so it's put up Hugh Caldwell raccoon slayers, and that's one that's in progress that I've already. Do I have my phone? I'm not sure if I took a picture of it or not. Oh yeah, well this is well, no, that's not a good picture of it. I lied. I'm working on something for Hugh, and I put his raccoon slayer on it, but it's not great. Like, that's not a good picture. So, okay. So, let me show you the last one. Make a good sticker totally. I need to work on those stickers and stuff from my store more. We could, I think it's like depending on the size of your nipple. Measure your nipple pole vault and send me the dimensions, and then I could get an exact. And I guess you need 2, maybe 3. Let me know how many you need. let me know. Mrs. Metal, so great to see you. Thank you so much for your help getting me past 1,000. Right, I really like the elephant. It was pretty fun. Thank you guys. You're all really awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just going to make a romper full of them. But let me show you my last one. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. It is, yeah. I think a lot of us are here for that. It's pretty funny. Fab Daddy, good to see you. I like Urban knows the different like Domino's pepperonis are bigger than Papa John's pepperonis. I don't know how it works. It's like 3. So I'm reading a book, and like I'm reading that Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman, and one of, like, the Witchfinder, one of the things he's supposed to do is like count everybody's nipples. And so it's like he met some aliens, and he was like, oh no, I can't tell my boss because I forgot to count their nipples. It cracks me up. Well, it needs to be bigger then, if you want to cover them. If you want to cover. Oh, I missed something, but that's okay. So, did I miss anybody? Okay. So here we go. So this is the final one that I did. This one I finished this morning. I've done this one like 6 times, and they've all been a huge fail. And this one's still, it leaves a little, like, I can see ways to improve it. But I really like went too hard on this. Like, I should have like started smaller and gotten, but I'm like, I'm gonna do this thing, but you know, the one with bat wings. I forget to put the right one up here. I have one with bat wings. I need to change this out. But looky here, everybody. It's a me. Something's up with my chin there. It's kind of weird. But you know, it's getting there. It's definitely closer than it was. I think the wings got a little bit too, and the hair, like, there's little things I want to change. I realize when I look at it on the computer, like, it's so, like, I'm like, I can put more detail in there, but I really can't. Like, I need to scale back and put less detail. But how cool would that be to put on, like, something? I don't know. I don't know. So the hard part though is I did watch a thing about it. I got this glue stuff, fabric glue stuff. You're supposed to put around the edge and let it dry, and then when you cut it out, it's supposed to be a little easier. Then you can tell when I tried to cut this one out, big fail. It was hard. I was like, screw it. But this one, well, that one came out a little bit better. But I forget what it's called. It's like fringe edge glue or something. It's supposed to be better. I've watched, I'm going to say 8,000 videos about setting up embroidery machines this weekend. And so it's gotten better. It's progressively better. Kinger, good to see you, Rob. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I don't, this isn't even for me. Oh, Mrs. Kitty with balls did not go to heaven. The thing in her ear, infection, and the Avon gave morphine. Lucky cat is Newton. Canuden? Lucky cat. See, you got me on Canuden. I'm going to figure this out, though. But acting like he is too, prednisone and antibodies. Oh, man. We're going to figure out Canuden. This is fun. Nodding out is nodding out. Naughty out is nodding out. One of these. I'm going to go with nodding out. I don't mean to laugh at your cat that's nodding out, but okay, they gave the cat morphine and the lucky cat is nodding out, but acting like he is too with prednisone and antibiotics, I'm guessing. That was fun. This is how old pole vault is. How old is pole vault, you ask? He's this old. My vet told me to keep out of the cat's meds. Did you though? Did you? Did you though? Yeah, Allie's better at it than me. Yeah, Allie and Rhett are like, they're right there. Okay, so what have I done? Yesterday it was really nice. I went for a really nice walk, went out to the lake and did like a long walk, like, well, I may not see like an hour. But it's really pretty and everything's real green and beautiful, so I really like that. And watched sumo day 7 yesterday. Today 8 was just this morning. And I went to I figured I'd tell you, like, I still don't get this is why this is a thing, but Joann's Fabrics, if I buy stuff online and pick it up, it's at least 50% cheaper than if I go into the store and buy it. And I just go to the same store and pick it up that I would have bought it at, but I get a discount for using their website, and then they have to do the shopping and they just put it at the front, so I just walk in and get it. And I still walk around because I'm like, what do I want to see? So why is that? Why is it cheaper? I don't know, but I use that to my advantage now that I figured this out. And I think I now have every stabilizer interface that they sell, because I didn't know which one to get, and I think I've tried them all now. Some are huge, some are too big, some are nothing. They're like feather paper. They're just like, that's not a thing. Feather paper, tissue paper. That's what I was trying to say. There were, so there's different levels of stabilizer, and I have them all now. And I have, I got new scissors and I got lots of thread. And one thing is this machine wants 60 weight embroidery thread, which no one sells. Like, they don't have any. And I can't find it. I'm like, so I'm almost out now that I've done all this. Like, it came with some. So I don't know what I'm going to do now. But I have to... even online, I couldn't find any. That's that weight. So I don't know how, I hope it really doesn't matter because I'm not going to find it. And let's see, what else did I do? So I went there. I'm packing for my Wyoming trip. And so I got, I had to go by the studio and get like all this, like my favorite hat and my favorite, I call them fanny pack. What are we supposed to call them? Bum bag? I forget. That's worse to me, but whatever. I got, and then my guitar that I'm going to take with me. And so I'm getting ready for that. I went to, there's a shoe store in Longmont that they give you a discount for your birthday. So I went to get my birthday shoes, and I found like a good pair of black sandals that I feel like will do me well for traveling and everything this summer, because they're good walking shoes, but I could also wear them with a skirt. So I'm pretty excited. I got a good deal. And I went to the cigar store, and that is that's not a euphemism. I went to the cigar store and bought cigars for the trip, because I just think it'd be fun to sit out on, like, so I got a cabin, and it's got a little front porch, and I'm just envisioning me sitting out on the front porch smoking my cigars. So I'm gonna be doing that. And the guy at the cigar store, I hope he's not listening, I didn't tell him about this, but I'm gonna talk about him. So guy at the cigar store, you know, you're looking at cigars, and I just want to look around, I don't know, but he's like, you know, wants to help and wants to tell you about all the cigars and which one's his favorite. I'm like, great, thanks. And he then says, oh, you know, like, oh, he picked one out, and I'm like, that one seems really cheap, because, you know, there's different, it's, you know, I get wary about ones that are too cheap. Like, is this going to be good? And he's like, oh, money's no object for me. You know, I retired last year at 43. Y'all, I thought the dude was 60 years old. Like, I looked at him and I was like, you're 43 or 44? Dude, I thought he was 60. And I'm like, let me not smoke whatever cigar you're smoking, because it was bad. And then, yeah. So then I'm also just like, you know, so he's like retired, but yet you're working this retail job at a cigar store. I'm not saying like it's bad. I'm just saying that's not good. That's not how you retire. If I'm retired, I don't want to be still working. I want to be retired. I want to be like, I have retired. Oh no, it's not my birthday anymore. It's over now. It's done. I want to say hello to Josh Harris. Josh got I think you can see it on his, I saw you put a photo up of it. Let me see if I can do this. Oh no. Okay, hold on. I have to turn it or else I can't show you. Crop, turn, done. So this is the pedal that I made for Josh. It says JD and the Queens, and it's got his logo on it. And the knobs go to 11. Those are some good knobs. So he got that yesterday. Right? I feel like bum bag is worse. Yeah, I feel this is how I'm worried. Like, part of me is sad, like I shouldn't use it, but then I'm also like, it's 50% off. I can't pay for all this stuff. It's a lot of stuff. I don't think I said hello to Billy Breeze, did I? I saw you. Thank you for being here. Everybody gets their string thongs at the Drapery Center. Is it string things? I'm going to go with string thongs. Yeah, I like a discount. And helps them justify having a website. I feel bad because the poor person who like works there now has to do all my shopping for me. They're not there for this. They don't want to do this. I don't know. Oh, and Okay, this is just me being conspiratorial and just mad about the world. So last year, or maybe last year, in the recentness of a year or two, I think it's first it was our town, and now it's like the county. There are no bags. Like if you go to a store, they cannot give you a bag. And if they do give you a bag, you have to pay for it. And it's like 10 cents or something. It's nothing. And sometimes I'll pay for one if I forget my bag. But I'm pretty good now, and I always have my stupid bag and always bring my bag in. And if I go to Joann's and I buy stuff there, I have to bring a bag to put all my stuff in. But if I do the order online, they put my stuff in these giant, really super nice paper bags with handles that they're really thick. They're really nice bags, and they're free. And so yesterday when I went, I actually picked up 2 orders because I made an order, and then I was like, oh, I forgot this. Well, I watched another video, and then I was like, I need this too. So I ordered more stuff, which adds nothing because there's no shipping, no extra charge, nothing. Doesn't make any difference. So I have 2 bags. Now I have like 6 of these Joann's bags, which I'm keeping forever. I mean, kind of a bag hoarder, but you know, like they're useful. Like you can put stuff in it. You can use them in trash bags. They're nice. But like you only get them if you use the website. But if you go into the store, no bag for you. I don't know why that makes me so mad. There are some music stores that are like, we will pay you not to come here. Music stores always feel like they're like, could you leave? Ooh, fingers crossed. Yeah, do the call. I mean, if there's like a website that I'm just missing, I think there probably is. Like, where do you buy these? Because I really just looked at like Amazon, and my problem is I can't tell from the little picture like how much it actually is. So maybe it's a good deal. I'll figure it out. I mean, like, you're all for it. Justine bought 3 pairs of flip-flops for the Grumpy Cup. Ooh. I do like a flip-flop. You got to meet the grave robber at a repo meet and greet. Should I get that? I think it's 60 weight. Just limit, like, where do you buy that? I'm pretty excited for Cabin. Right? I am that plus 22. That's all. Yeah, cheap cigars were not kind to him. Yeah, and was like, maybe I don't need cigars. Yeah, like you really do need to retire. Thank you, Pookie. Josh says, I love the pedal. I'll play it this evening at a gig. Ooh, that's so fun. Thanks, everybody. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you. It's pretty neat, and it's so this pedal. I'm gonna just tell you randomly about the pedal. So I made it. It's a clone of a clone Centaur pedal, which is something that was designed in the 90s, and it's supposed to be like a transparent overdrive with germanium diode clipping. And when they made the pedal originally, like the guys, so they handmade them back then too. They weren't mass produced, and they were expensive even to start with. They were like $380 back then, and like in the 90s. And when he would make them, he'd put this like goopy black stuff. I don't know exactly what it was. It's not a tape. It's like definitely like liquid that hardened. And he put that all on top of the board so that people couldn't figure out what his boards are. So it took a while for like people to like take them apart and be like, oh, well, this is what it is. And and so we could steal it. And so it's been stolen a lot. And I own a copy of one that somebody stole and made. And they sell, you can buy boards. There's 2 different kinds. There's one that's solderless, and there's one that's soldered, and you can buy the boards pre-made and just make the pedal. It's pretty easy. But Valerie, no, she won't do that because she's stubborn as fuck. So Valerie like found the schematic, made a board. So I make the board out of a copper plated epoxy board, and then I lay down the tracks and etch that out so that only the copper tracks remain. And then I drill it, and then I put all the pieces in, and then I solder it all together, and then put it into the case. And you have to drill the case, drill all the holes in the case, and then you solder all that together. And I got a battery in it, which I was kind of shocked because it's tight. And yeah, everything fit in there. And I first made it, and the first thing I did I forgot to put a resistor on the LED. Total noob mistake. And I turned it on, and and it blew up, and I was like, oh no, I messed it up. But then I was like, oh, I just did one stupid thing. So that was easy to fix, and I put a new LED with the resistor in it and hooked that back up, and then it's been fine since then. That was the only thing I messed up, which is good. That's a good thing to mess up. And so one thing I question, like, I don't understand this about the pedal. Every pedal I normally make, like 95% of the pedals I make, have true bypass. So the switch goes, like, the in and out of the signal goes through a switch, and there's nothing that connects that switch to that connects that to the actual circuit in the box. So they're completely separate. So you either get the signal between the guitar and the amp directly, or you get this. There's nothing kisses at all. This one does not do this. It's got an old style switch that has only like 6 little prongs instead of 9, and the circuit on and off kind of kisses, and it either goes through the circuit or it goes through this kind of power filtering circuit. But they're connected, like they're on top of each other. So I'm like, why? I don't know if that's better. And I can't, like, the whole time was questioning, is this good? Should I have done that? Like, is this better design? I don't think it is, because the switches are actually louder. True bypass switches are, at least the ones I get, are super quiet comparatively. And so yeah, I don't know why they would do that. But again, I don't know much about electronics. Ooh, Justine, I would love that. That'd be fun. Yeah, the going to 11 is too. Oh, the back, I put, on the back I put your name and say made by Valerie. And then so the design of the case is also etched with ferric chloride, the same acid that I used to etch the copper off. I used to etch the aluminum, and it has like a different, so the aluminum, it just like clears it off of the board, and the aluminum, it burns a hole through. And so it's burnt into the metal. That part's fun. Thank you, Sunshine. Oh, I got a subscriber. I wish I could see that. Maybe by the time I get there. Mateus, good to see you. Hey, Mateus, if you get pedals, if you get mail from the UK, so it's like, now that like UK is not, oh, the Vampire Silas Grinch 1984. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I was just thinking about if it would be easier to send, if I sent you a pedal, if you would have to pay VAT tax differently if I sent it from the UK versus if I sent it from here. I just didn't know if it would matter. Pole Vault likes to spring his custom pedal because he's got a Pole Vault pedal. I've made quite a few now for YouTubers. We've got the, let's see who died. I think first was Boomer Bass Meme, got a bass compressor. Hippie got one that's based off of a Big Muff. Yeah, that's what it is. So it's a distortion overdrive. And Falcro has one. Pole Vault has one. Oh, David Liddy has one. Live to Fly covers, I mean. I shouldn't just say your whole name. Live to Fly covers, that's one. Falcrow, Pole Vault, Boomer. I'm missing somebody. And Josh. And there was one more. That's a YouTuber. Well, if it was you, let me know. I'm not that bad. I don't save Christmas paper. Steve-O, good to see you. Oh, I'm really far behind now. Let me get closer. If you want a music store to pay attention, say, I'm thinking about learning guitar. Ooh. Oh no, it's I'm not going camping. I have a cabin. So it has a whole bathroom and stuff. Robbie, thank you. Robbie was real sweet and sent me a message on Facebook too. Appreciate you. Yeah, Urban, I suck. I think about this at 2 a.m. every morning. And I'm like, I don't want to get out of bed. That's what I think about it. Yeah, Dennis, that's some kind of epoxy something they put on it. So Josh says that my pedal is better than the reproductions they have now. And oh, that's so sweet. Well, mine is at least truly handmade. It's easy, like it's not easy because you still have to do all the work, but a lot of people do just buy the boards, but I think making the board is like one of the fun parts. So like I want to do the fun part, and I also like drilling the little holes. That part's fun. I have a tiny little micro drill, and like, and then I have a giant drill, and then I drill through the case and everything. So I like drills. Kurt said his father ran a circuit board company. Oh, that's so fun. I wish I would do that. I would like to see a circuit board company. Then only the copper tracks remain. Sounds like a line from a sci-fi with the last robot left on Earth talking. Ooh, then only the copper tracks remain. I like that. Robbie's got a Sunday Sounds out to watch. So Josh says there's a joke around my house about me have to blow up stuff at least once. So this pedal just knew it was coming to my house. Yeah, I mean, usually something goes wrong. You just never know what it's going to be. Like, I made one for Hugh and it's all great. Everything's perfect. And then I bring it home to work on and realize that the power jack is like, it's misthreaded. Like it won't tighten at all. Like there's something wrong with the threading of it and it just wouldn't. So I had to replace it. And now it's fine. And really of all the things to go wrong, that's a good thing because that's super easy. And actually, it's a pedal. I'm going to make one for me. Actually, I might keep this one for me and make another one for him that's even a little bit nicer. Because there's things I could have fixed. And non-mouse. Did you see? Oh, get about 100K. And non-mouse had to change their hashtag because it's now 100K. And actually, I think I got to 1,009 yesterday. So it took me forever to get from 990 to 1,000. Took me like 2 weeks. And then I got, so I was at 993, 7. I got 16 subscribers yesterday. Though I did have some family like shared it out. On Facebook and stuff, so that was nice. That might have helped. Ooh, I like this idea. And official greetings. Thank you for being here. Deal for real, great to see you. I did it, Robbie. I'm pretty excited. Allie bought my godson a Big Muff pedal. Oh, that's one of my favorite pedals, actually. That Big Muff is it's a really solid pedal as far as the distortion goes. It's, yeah, I don't hate it at all. Yeah, that was what I was thinking too. Maybe next time I go to, like if I go to Italy, then I can do it. Or I'll just come to Poland. I looked up flights to Poland, Mateus, and it was not as bad as I thought. Especially if you go in the winter. Winter to Poland was pretty cheap. but I don't know if I'm doing that. Blanket hellos from a non-mouse. I feel this. Sometimes it's too much. Paul says it's my signature series pedal. Yeah, if I made software plug-in pedals, that'd be the way to go. It went. I love the power tools. You have to use a lot to. Sometimes you have to like use a little router to route out the inside of the metal, depending on how everything is placed, and then you have to polish it with the sander. Like one of those little hand sanders. It goes like that. And then soldering. You got the soldering iron. I got a really top of the line soldering iron a couple years ago. And I don't know how I ever soldered before with that crappy ass little soldering gun I used to have. Because this is just like super fast. It heats up super quick. Kurt said the first thing we did was copying television games. That's fun. Okay, I don't know what this other one is. Oh, it's not a mouse. My subs went nuts when I hit 1K. It only took 14 years. Yeah, I think I was like that. Something like that. Leela, good to see you. Leela's about to take off. You're going to Vegas, right? Is that what I saw? But don't you fear, everybody. Leela has got her shows ready to go. So there will still be shows this week while she's partying it up. Sometimes I have to read things and go back and be like, what are y'all talking about? And then I'm like, okay, that's not for me. All the colors of hearts. That's how I always feel. Giant floors. Oh, I don't have a giant floor sander. I have a little sander. Viva Las Vegas. The worst part about traveling to Poland is not buying the tickets. The bad thing is that you have to go to Poland. I think it would be cool. I think I would like to go to Poland. I think it would be fun. I like to travel to places and see them. And I don't know. It looks cool. Oh yeah, the solder sucker is a fun one. I don't know if I have like the nicest one. I have like, you have to heat up the solder with the one hand, and then you have to get the gun and load the gun, so that when you push the button, it sucks all the solder out. And it's kind of like, it's like doing this. Like it's a little bit hard just physically to remember how to do it. Josh, great to see you. Hope you have a great gig. So Ryan came back and said, mother had a seizure just a little while ago and she's slowly coming to herself, but she's not 100% yet. Oh, Ryan, big love to you. And I'm just, we'll have your mom in our prayers, and you're the sweetest son taking care of her. And I know you've spent a lot of time going back and forth lately. Mr. Smith, I like you were doing Mini Vibes. At first I thought Mini Vibes was here. Oh, commercial. Okay, let me look it up. Let me try it. I have one of the old gun style solderers. I don't try to, yeah. I guess I still have one, but it's just night and day, this new one. Not so sweet, guys. Best wishes for speedy recovery. And big hugs to you and your mom. I love that. Okay. I'm going to try to run an ad, but dun, 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 I don't know how to do it. Oh, insert ad. Look now. So before this, there was a button here and you couldn't click on it. So I'm going to click on it. So you might get an ad. And if you get an ad, let me know what it is, because y'all, exciting. First ad I've ever run. If so, you can probably skip the ad. I will not talk. I will not talk too bad about you until you come back. Okay, it said ad insert. Oh, that was easier than I thought. I just pushed the button. So, did you get an ad? Are you here? Did you come back? What was your ad for? I've never been so excited to see if anybody gets an ad. I only get ads if I'm on my phone. I never get them on the computer because of how I got the computer set up. Oh, and if you paid for premium, good job. And it was a Temu ad. Keith H has premium. Good for y'all. I think premium I get something too for you watching. So thank you. I don't know what it is. So you don't always get ads, and it depends also if what browser you're using and what extensions you have on your browser. And Paramios. So what do you think this is, y'all? Paramios. What do you think that is? Allie? This one I don't know. Jokes aside, Poland could be beautiful. I'd prepare you a nice agenda if you ever want to see it. Oh, that'd be fun. I think it would be good. There's a lot, and there's other places too near Poland that I've always wanted to see, and I'm like, I could do maybe a two or three country jaunt. Not this year, but because I already did a lot of trips this year. So Valerie bought TalkBox. I gotta look up about how to do a TalkBox, especially now that I have one that will put a microphone in. I should be able to do it like real way. It was pretty exciting. Magnolia leaves. We're having our cottonwood trees are blooming right now, so the air looks like it's snowing, but it's just cotton just all over the place, just thick cotton just floating by. That's the only way you know it's different. As snow comes down and cottonwood goes this way. Otherwise it looks the same. Limey got the Temu ad, and I still Paramios. I'm gonna figure that one out. Limey let it run. Yay! I bet I have 12 cents now. Yay, I did it. Mini Vibes. We did it, Mini Vibes. We Mr. Smith tried to get you here by putting bubbles in until you got here. So, it worked. Just had 2 ads. Oh, I think that's another part. I can't control that, but like if you come into the stream in the middle, then it'll run an ad, but I can't set that one. I'm not sure if I get one. Yay! Oh, it's Mr. Smith bubbles, but for Mini Vibes. Good for you all for getting premium. Pole Vault got an ad, The Art of Manifesting. Okay, so that might be my fault. Because, oh, that means premium? Okay. No, so I watch a ton of manifesting YouTube. And, so, okay. That is, okay, y'all. That means I got premium. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Thank you, David. Did I miss all the wake up talk? You know what I showed, Mini Vibes, that you missed? We're going to show them again. We got What the Flock patches. I did that one. And I did that one. The little bat. And this was the first one I did. It's not as hard because I didn't understand how to do it yet. But it came out pretty well. And then I did one that's a little, it's a me. So I showed them all those. And then I didn't even talk about Sumo yet, or the Blackula movie I watched last night, which wasn't it was like a sequel to Blackula. And it had a silly name, which I cannot remember right now. It had Pam Grier in it, though. She looked great. I did not get premium. Good morning, good morning. A non-mouse got 2 incinerator disposals. Okay, and Shields Visa. Oh, that's exactly what you should do. Why do you get 2? That's so interesting. So they don't have incinerator disposals. I have an incinerator. And they say like it's just American thing for the most part, and you don't have them in the rest of the world, and I'm sad for you. Because, I don't know. I use that every day. Every day. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you watch manifesting ones, like, I don't know if that half the time it's like me trying to believe that it's not like just total hokum, because it is just total hokum, but it's at least positive hokum. It can be worse than negative hokum. That was the ticket. So, Kurt got 2 at the start of the show. Interesting. Robbie's got gong news. 50-inch Pisces symphonic gong, mostly paid for, being delivered in late June. If it fits in the guy's truck. Wow, 50 inches. How many inches am I? That's almost all. I'm like 66 inches. That's most of me. It is all Smith's fault that you woke up. Ooh, what the hell is manifesting? So, I will tell you my manifesting theory of... So, I don't... If you've... It didn't start with, like... It started again. Like, it started being popular cultural thing when The Secret came out. But there's a lot of different variations of it. But it's been going on forever. But it's just... It kind of had a renewal when The Secret came out. 15 years ago? I don't even know. But now, so it's basically the idea of if you believe it and you said it, like you want something, you don't say, like what I should have been saying is, I should have already said, I have 10,000 subscribers. And even though I just got to 1,000 subscribers, if I believe that I have 10,000 subscribers, then it will happen. And if so there's a bit of delusion, but it's a delusion that will, so instead of saying like I want to lose weight, you just say like, I have the perfect body and get the exact weight that I want to be. And then you will get to that weight because you believe it is already true. Because when you don't believe that and so I don't know, somehow it's just a way to delude yourself until you get the things you want, which I'm all for this. Making something come true by thinking, taking action to have it go the way you want. Yeah, that's a good one. Patches. Yay. So, Many Vibes, I got an embroidery machine for my birthday. It's a sewing machine / embroidery machine. And it's my first sewing machine upgrade in 25 years. And I have been sewing an awful lot. So, just the sewing machine part is like pretty exciting. But then it went on sale, and now the one that's half embroidery, half... Oh, Sunshine, thank you for being a member again. The one that's half... sewing, or it's not half, it's the whole thing, but it's got regular, it's a sewing machine, and then it's got an embroidery arm that you put on. Sunshine, thank you so much for gifting memberships. I saw it over there, and I think it's going to come up over here. There it is. Yay. Thank you so much. It's so sweet of you. And then Mr. Smith did one too. So we got Rusty, Paula, Mike Shaner, the Dom Father, One Love, and Joe McGraw. That's awesome. I think I know almost all of you. So I don't know if we're like, you gotta clean them out. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing here, but it just made me think of, so when I, as I've been making these, I keep messing up. And when you mess up, so there's like this stuff on the back, this interfacing stuff, and it will get caught in the machine, and the machine will try to eat it, and then it will, like, you have to take the whole base of the thing off and like unscrew it in 14 places and pop the thing off and like get all the thread and stuff out of there. I've done that like 6 times. I've had the machine 3 days. So I feel like I'm constantly doing it. Oh, why did it say 0? It was 1. That's so weird. Oh, this is a great story. I dropped my shopping list on the floor, says Rhett, at the supermarket. The old hag picked it up and handed it to me and gave me a look, and she smelled like a cattle truck. Mateo says Dallas is waiting in the conference finals for Denver or Minnesota. NBA this year is like your past and present fighting each other. Who will win? It is kind of exciting. I didn't think we would get back this far. Like when we started playing Minnesota, they won the first 2, and I was like, to add to this, Mateus, before I lived in Denver, I lived in Minnesota. So I was just like, and I really did like Minnesota, and I lived, like, the team was really good then too. And so I felt a little like, oh, if Minnesota wins, I'm not too sad, because I also love Minnesota. But now I will be sad, because I didn't think we would be this close. So it's tied 3-3, and is it tonight, the game? I think tonight. Oh yeah, if you did get an ad, make sure that you like hit the little button for live so that you're caught up with me. Keith H, you just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. They went to My Knees Hurt, Pat, Princess, Johanna Lynn, Shirley Z, and Zerzuze. I don't know if I say that right. That's how I'm going to say it. Oh, how did I make them? Yeah, I did. I think I answered that. I would create a visualization. Yeah, that's definitely. Sunshine got an Echo Power Tools commercial. Ooh, I think I'm up to like 22 cents now. I was just talking about manifesting in general, which I kind of do tie to that book, because I think that's popular. Like, a lot of people read that. I read that. It's a short book. So Allie says it does tie in with science, dialectical behavioral therapy. Ooh. Chopra called it the law of attraction. Yeah, that's a good one too. Is it called the law of attraction? Maybe. He's got a book that it's similar, and it's got the same. It's actually more. It's written well too. Thank you so much, everybody. Smith and Sunshine and Keith. I'll have to go down to Keith. Hold on. Many Vibes says it's raining. Woohoo. Says what? So the WTF is for the What the Flock, which is what I call this show. But you don't know that if it just says WTF. Where is it? WTF. You just look cool. And it's like on a bat. And people are going to be like, what's that about? And you can tell them. Or not. You can be like, it's my secret. That could be the secret too. Yeah, it's definitely a learning curve. Thank you, Mr. Smith. And then here we go to Keith. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm closer. Oh, it is tonight. Yeah, no, you made it very dramatic, and it's very exciting. I don't really like to watch basketball except for the finals. It's not my favorite sport to watch. Or unless it's the last 5 minutes. I like to watch the last 5 minutes of the basketball game. Or the finals. We were talking about power tools. Ooh, let's talk about something and see if anybody gets an ad for it. Let's think about that for next time. We could do a whole thing about talking about rompers and see if we get any ads for rompers. My boy dropped, I'm going to go an empty pop back out of his car. And a bird just took off with it for his nest. I don't know. What do you think poop would nut? Poop bag. Oh, an empty poop bag. That's one clean bird. And then maybe Boston or New York is your future, and they will fight it in the finals. Boston and New York. Yeah, double speed me. Double speed. I'll talk slow. The 7 spiritual laws of success. Good job. Thank you. There's another one too. Maybe it's not Chopra. Anon says, I keep running into folks' delusions. I mean manifestations in real life. There's some ones that I really enjoy, like YouTubers that talk about it, that some I enjoy watching. There's one excuse me, there's one woman I really enjoy watching. I forget her name right off the top, but she's really sweet. Like she's real positive, and when she talks about like manifestation for like, you know, like businessy things, or for you know, things you want for your health, and or like goals you're set for yourself, like those really speak to me, and I'm like, this is awesome. And then maybe like once or twice a month she talks about trying to manifest a relationship. And so she's dead set that she manifested her husband by but I don't buy her BS on this one, because she thinks her thing is that she manifested her husband, but then her other thing is that she knew him and she wanted him, and then he was just like meh, and so she was just like, all right, then I move on. And so she didn't manifest him, she ignored him, and he got off on that. And so like the second he was ignored, then he was like so I don't think that's the same, but I don't like those parts. I don't know, like that part seems manipulative when it's about another person. I don't like that. But wait, everybody is gonna want them. I hope they do, because I hope to make more than one. Hopefully this is gonna work. And I was planning on, I don't know how exactly I'm gonna put them in my store stuff, but like I thought I have different options. One is like you can buy them off of, what do you call you never go to my Shopify store, or whatever it is that's attached to YouTube. They have an embroidery thing, but they're expensive. They're like $7 or $8 a patch plus shipping. So it's just ridiculous. Like that's too much, you know. But like it'll be an option for if that's, you know, you want it professionally made and not made by me. But I touched it all over. So I was gonna do it for once I set it up to where if you're a subscriber or a member or something, maybe there's 2 different prices. Maybe there's like a subscriber price and a member price, so that they could be priced really cheap for like actual flockers. And I think I could just like mail this in a regular envelope for just regular like 1 stamp. I was gonna weigh it and find out, but I think it would be and then plus I was gonna make them for merch. Like when I play gigs, I have a little merch suitcase, a tiny little suitcase thing, and it has like, here's some earrings I made, and here's some CDs I made, and here's some songbooks I made. Ooh, David, I still need to send you a songbook. And what else do I have in there? Oh, I made these like postcard things, and you can get a postcard of like a painting I drew, and they're greeting cards, they're not postcards. So you have all this like different crap that I made. And so I was gonna put, especially like maybe these ones, or ones that say maybe like I have button. Oh, and I have like badge buttons, like the metal ones, and the ones say Valerie loves me, and then ones have this on it, and then ones have the skull and crossbones from my overdrive pedal. That I don't. Do I even have one of those? No. I think I sold all the overdrive pedals. But I need to make more because it's a good overdrive pedal. You really should get a tattoo of What the Flock. I think we should have scout patches that are for us. And those will be special. So I do think we should have like flocker patches that are just for flockers. And Allie's helping me make a list of like, so Mini Vibes had asked before you got here, I think. So I said like, if you have ideas for like what you think a badge should be and a design for it, send it to me, and then I can make them, and then we can be like, who earned the patch, and then whoever earns it, they'll get a patch, and it'll be like, I think like, depending on what we're doing and how, like maybe some of the patches you could buy for $1 or $2 or something, and then some of the patches you just earn it because you're awesome and I just send you one. So we'll see. Yeah, I think so. Fine. Asking it is given. I like that. Sunshine, listening and lurking. What did you say? You're a turkey lurkey? That's what a Urban said. I'm a lurky turkey. That's what I'm going to say forever now. I'm a lurky turkey. Abraham Hicks. I don't think I've read Abraham Hicks. I'll have to check that out. Oh yeah. I gotta feed the plants. I did that yesterday, but I didn't quite. And they need a little more water than I gave them. Many Vibes is manifesting breakfast in Hawaii. Yeah, I don't want somebody manifesting all over me. I think you'd love it, Rhett. You would love it. Ooh, delivered by The Rock. Ooh, manifest it up, baby. Robbie's gotten a ton of views lately. Justine's like, I am a weed pulling maniac. I can't stop. So Many Vibes and The Rock would sip tea together and eat breakfast, and he would tell me all about his wrestling journey, and I could ask him if he manifested it all. And he'd be like, I manifested you, Many Vibes. That's what The Rock is going to say to you. He's going to be like, I manifested this. Because you think you manifested it, but really The Rock manifested it. I feel like I've manifested a couple of my trips this year. Because I was just like, said I'm going to do it, and then it finally happened. Like I said, I'm going to go to Sacramento, and it took me forever, and it's not going to be till August, but it's done. I have tickets, I have a hotel room, it's happening. You gonna see me, or you have no choice now. You have to hang out with me. And I've got UK trip tickets, and I got a place to stay. And this Wyoming trip has been a big deal for me because it's something I've wanted to do since I've moved here, and I couldn't physically do it until like the last 4 years. And then I was been kind of, so what happened 4 years ago, but that's like the time where I was actually like able to walk and drive. I couldn't drive a long distance, cause I had such back issues, but now I can drive and walk and do all the things. And so I'm pretty excited. And I've been up to Wyoming twice in the last month. Yeah. And so I've spent like, in total, like 15 hours at the state archives, going through microfiche machines and old books and directories and newspapers and records of all sorts of types and books and just everything I could find. And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have like 8 places in the area that I'm going to that I know that my great grandparents lived or owned or had, or worked at, because like one's a restaurant and one's a little bar. And so I'm pretty excited to like go. And I think for some of them, the buildings are still, it's the same building. Like the building is that old. Some of them it's not. So I'm kind of excited just to see what it's like. And, how somebody so my great grandfather came from Italy first he went to Washington and then he went to Wyoming. Then they left and came back and went to Wyoming. And it's like to work at the coal mine and just like what it would be like to live there, especially as an immigrant, but just for anybody, because it's still the middle of nowhere. Though it is maybe like 2 hours northeast of Salt Lake City. So it's not like crazy isolated. Yeah, there are scout patches. So there's different ones. There's scout patches and there's Valerie patches for my merch. And then there's Valerie having a new sewing machine to make rompers and other things with. The material that I made, the romper I wore Friday, I have enough. I'm going to make a whole dress out of it because I bought way too much fabric. It was on sale. And I bought the end of the roll of fabric, and it was a lot more than I realized was there. So I can make a long dress. So that's my next thing. You can pin sacrificial cloth on those to avoid the adhesive backing. I don't really know what that means. Which extra work is more? So right now I don't have any adhesive backing on it yet. I was thinking about, I watched one where they put Velcro on the back, and I don't know why, what do you need Velcro for? I don't get that part. So I was thinking of they have that iron-on material, and so I have some. And so you can cut a circle of the iron-on material, and you could sew the iron-on material, or you could heat it up. But I think the sewing it's better, because then when you heat it up, it will stick really well. It's on the floor now. But I don't know what that means. Send me an email, because I don't know yet. I hear the rock loves bubbles. Allie, okay. He would let me sit on his broad shoulders when he walks into the beach. Ooh. He would just carry you onto the beach. That's hot. I hope that happens. I'm manifesting this now. He might turn up in the chat. I'm looking in the future because I'm a little far behind. Like, did he show up? Now I'm like, did anybody make an account called The Rock? It's got to be real. Mick says, I want a WTF eye patch. We could do that. Oh yeah, where would you get your tattoo? This is a good question. Oh, a window sticker? Like for the car? Is this like one of those stickers that peels off, or like a sticky sticker? I need to think about it. Pole vault needs to manifest my yard being mowed. If you ignore it long enough, Sunshine will be out there doing it. Bought bumper stickers with the bot girl. Okay. Yeah, if you bought that goat, not pole vault, sheesh. Well, I think we could all help Mini Vibes manifest. I think if we the power, because we have pole vault with his mind powers, and if we put all of our mind powers in with pole vault's mind powers, We could do big things, y'all. Adam Burst, great to see you. You were Adam Burst is a new upload out. Everybody check that out. It's gonna be a ball gown romper. Yeah, you don't have to sacrifice an eye to get your patch. I was talking to them. There's my third favorite person at the post office is Eye Patch Lady. So I think that's how that started. So iron on with the hand stitching after it's stuck down or patch edges peel off easily. I see what you're saying. And then that glue is the bestest. I was thinking it would be red. We'll know by the typing. My sister's supposed to be with Mama, but I don't trust her. Oh, go check out. Big love to your mama. He wasn't on it today. Jade's still asleep. Everybody rock, 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 rock. We can do this. Rock, rock. Maybe we should find out his real name, because maybe he doesn't like, hello, I'm Rock. Maybe he has a name. I don't know what it is. I need to also manifest my laundry being done. I have to do it today. No choice. I will have no clothes to wear on my trip if I don't do it. So, Mix Club needs to manifest someone to fix his back. Anon says mind melding with pole vault is dangerous. I mean, I don't doubt that. Pole vault's mind powers are huge. And I'm just saying, if we added our little mind powers to pole vault's giant mind powers, then we're like unstoppable. Oh yeah, Dwayne Johnson. I did know his name. I'm stupid, Keith. I totally knew Dwayne The Rock Johnson. All right, let's do Dwayne. Dwayne. Hey, Mini Vibes is gone. Do you think Mini Vibes would call him The Rock, or do you think she'd be like, Dwayne? What do you think? Like, when they're having breakfast. I think she'd call him Dwayne. Big D. Right there, Mateus. Big D. Just saying. Oh, I could make Eye Patch Lady an eye patch. I think she would like it. She seems nice. She's not, there's a part like my top 3 people at the post office are all like awesome people. Like they're like the twins. Big ups to the twins. Eye Patch Lady, give me Eye Patch Lady any day. Ashley, however, can just suck it. Because, man, she's the worst. She's absolutely... Not only does she hate her job, she hates everybody who's walked anywhere near her. And she hates post offices. And she hates the mail as a concept. And she hates life. And somehow she's married. She has this huge engagement ring, wedding ring thing that's just like a huge diamond. And so I don't know what kind of manifesting this woman did. And maybe in real life she's nice, but at the post office she is the worst. Which just reminds me that I need to do my last survey. Because I like to do my survey every time I see Ashley and be like, she's horrible and I hate her and I don't want to ever be in her line again. But of course I'm in her line every time. Yeah, you can't get fired. No, it's really hard. Oh yeah. Well, don't you think that Mini Vibes would bring The Rock and then we would have double the bubbles? Because they would maybe they would be like both sitting and having coffee and breakfast, and they would be like, oh, while we're sitting here, let's tune into What the Flock. And they would both tune in and they would both do bubbles. And they would bubble at each other. All sweetness. And so we could, if we got them together, we would have double the bubbles. Dwayne. Scary powerful, you mean? Scary powerful. Dwight Bailey, cactus up for Dwight. Good to see you. My mind powers are so huge it hurts. That's pretty huge. She should call him Dwayne while riding on his shoulders. That's true. She'd be like, oh, Dwayne. Big D, big D, big D. Yeah, I wonder if she's ever gotten an eye patch gift. But that would be like great marketing for me. Like, I'd really have to make sure it says like Valerie Pop Music really big on it, or else people would just be like, why do you have a little bat on your eye patch? But I think her eye patch should just be like this, but eye patch shaped. Actually, that's not far off. I'll just like cut this part off and then put a little string on it. I think I'm just gonna make some eye patches. I know a lot about eye patches because I can't tell you how many times I've worn an eye patch in my life because I've had so many eye infections, so many, and so much eye problems and eye surgeries, eye issues in general, for both eyes. So yeah, I think that could be like part of my thing. It's kind of my brand. Every post office has an Ashley. I mean, I wish. So our post office, it's been like 6 months now. Somebody drove into the front of the post office, like straight in, like from, and it's supposed to be an accident that they drove through the glass wall, and it's just like glass, solid glass, and they drove through the glass right into the, like there's a lobby where all the, the machine, and you put your, and then you have to go into there's a door, and you have to go into the post office part. And they drove into that part where the clerks are. And they drove right into Ashley's lane. And I don't think that was an accident. I don't think there's anything accidental about that. I am, in fact, completely like, I was like, oh yeah, I get that. I get that hard. I should see who did that and give them some money and be like, good job. Starfish, good to see you. Yeah. Ashley. I hope you are lurking, Ashley, because I want to tell you. You are miserable, and you make my post office trips miserable, and why? And I've been at I got a P.O. box at the post office, and so now I feel like I'm there all the freaking time getting mail. Well, I could get the mail forwarded from the post office box just to home, but what's the fun of getting a post office box and having a key and going to... I'm like, this is awesome, and then I see Ashley and I get all mad. Okay, they tried to tell me I could not ship a guitar. The box was too big. Now, I've had guitars shipped. What are you telling me? They can't ship a guitar? I hope that's what you meant, because it is too big otherwise. That would hurt. That would hurt. We're like, Big D, Mateus. We have gotten there. I don't know what our problem is. That's mean. My mind powers hurt, or I have a sinus headache. I get the sinus headaches, and they're miserable. I've been better this year, but like, they hurt. We'll see you later, Mini Vibes. Thanks for hanging out. Pookie says it's probably not better not to mail it through the post office. I've seen what happens to large boxes, and it's not pretty. Okay, maybe I got it through UPS. No, or FedEx, now that I think about it. Because it did although the last thing I got from the mail, I had to sign for, and they brought it right to my door. That was nice. Because normally I have to go out to the boxes. But, yeah. It was, which guitar did I have mailed? Oh, the Gretsch. The Gretsch I saw at a store, and they had it at the store. And, oh no, they had that in a different color. I wanted a white one, they had an orange one. And I'm like, hey, can I buy a white one? Can you order it and I'll buy it? And they're like, oh yeah. I went in every week for 3 months and never got a guitar from them. Like, I was like, and they're like, oh yeah, it's on order. And that's when I'm like, dude, could you like prove to me it's on order or show me the order? And they're like, oh yeah, we've never ordered it. Place went out of business 2 months later, which is sad because it was like one of our only guitar stores. But I was also like, this is why you went out of business, because I'm trying to give you money and you will not like order the guitar. I'm still mad about it. It's been like 5 years. Mick's had the herpes in his eye. That sounds horrible. Give her an eye patch with a giant googly eye. I like that. Oh, the Bell's palsy gives me... Oh. through the window is an easy way to the front of the line. I had to have one when I had my vape show. Thankfully, it was 5 minutes from home. I'm like, was it eye herpes or pink eye? I don't know what we're talking about at this point. Yeah, with the Betty Davis eyes, I don't know. Maybe choosy. I'm not sure either. Robbie shipped 3 guitars last week, no problem. Well, talk to Robbie about how to ship a guitar. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought we were talking about, Yervin. I'm not gonna... A PPW is a possessed postal worker. I did not know that. Only if the lid's down. Robbie says, oops, I was going to do this one. Robbie says UPS destroys stuff. It didn't fit in the P.O. box. Paul Vaughn said if you saw me at the post office, he would scream his value button and take pictures, and then Ashley would be all nice and junk. No, she wouldn't. No, she would not. Ashley would kick us both out. It probably is. And I need to send you, it's easy to fix. I need to send you how to fix that documentation. Justine is looking at a Black Martin for me at Sweetwater. Oh yeah, Sweetwater ships easy. And that might be where I bought it from too. Sweetwater also sends you candy. So my Sweetwater rep is, it's, what's their name? My Sweetwater rep is Steve Miller. And I like to pretend it's the real Steve Miller. Probably it's not. But Steve Miller sends me candy every time I order strings. Shipping guitars is not a hobby. That's true. Small town tomfoolery. I like that. Ooh, that's rough. Maybe. Okay, so last thing I didn't tell you about, well, I don't know what to tell you about this movie last night. I watched it. I didn't see Edward Richard here. That's what I'm saying. He sends me candies. Before they even had an 800 number. Used to, Sweetwater would send guitars via stagecoach to Rhett's house. Kurt gets all his DJ equipment from PSSL out of Cali. Ooh. I don't think I ever bought anything from there, but I've looked at their catalog. So yeah, I watched a weird Spenguli last night. It was a Blackula. What do you call that? It wasn't the original. It was a word that I can't remember about that comes after the first one. Anyway, it was good, but it was gory. It was a little too violent for Valerie. And I will say, so the Blackula turns into a bat, just like Dracula. Sequel. Thank you. Sequel. Blackula turns into a bat and out again, just like every Dracula movie. And they, and so this one was made, I don't know, in the 70s. I'm not sure when. I forgot what its like actual date was. But so it's made in the 70s. And the technology, like the way they made him turn into a bat, was not any better than the original Dracula that was made in the 50s. I don't know, maybe it was the 60s, but it was like it did not improve a bit. It looked probably even more cartoonish. It was just this, yeah, no improvement in becoming a bat technology. And all their bat Dracula teeth were just the worst Dracula teeth from the Halloween store. Like they were not good. All of this could have used more care. Like they just didn't give a crap. It was like a high school production of Dracula. So sequel was Pole Vault 1 on sequel. Urban Sweetwater rep is Chip. I would love to be friends with Steve Miller. Mark, great to see you. Yeah, I don't like shipping stuff that's big. I like when it fits inside of the little package. Some guy in Australia insisted I ship him a Tacoma base in the case, and the box was just barely inspected, but it got broken. Oh, that's nice. He needed to repair himself. Yeah, I hate when things are broken. You'd think they could have done a little better job on the bats. It was a little like Cracula. I watched A Night to Remember. I like it better than the new remake. I've never seen that one. When you take a second PM cough syrup, it's a sequel. That's right. Oh, Chip was a reference to the cable guy. I didn't get it. Didn't get it. So, you can't get your Sweetwater. We can't get your Pisces symbols from Sweetwater. There, no. So one other thing I'm gonna tell you about is sumo. So we are halfway through. We've gone through 8 days of the sumo tournament, and in the 8, so there's about 32 Rikishi wrestlers who start the tournament in the top division. And 7 of them are out for injury right now. 7. So, and I really didn't even think I think there were 31. I think we were missing one. So these are approximate. So a quarter of them almost are out already and it's only halfway through. It goes through next Sunday. And this includes the Yokozuna, top guy, Terunofuji, Kirishima, one of the Ozekis, Takakeisho, another of the Ozekis. So there's only 2 Ozekis fighting at all. Takarafuji, the guy who won the last tournament, out. Takayasu, one of my favorite wrestlers, out. Not Wakatakakage, but Wakamoto Haru. He hurt his toe yesterday. Out. I feel like there's another one that's also out. I don't think I got them all. Anyway, they're all out. Like half the people who are in the very top, who are like the best people who you think are going to win, they're all out. And then Ura, who you might know as my favorite wrestler, he wears a pink mawashi. And he, through yesterday, was the leader, hadn't lost a fight. Yesterday he was the leader going into the tournament, and he lost. And then today, also lost. But against good people, and they were good fights. So it wasn't like he was just creamed. He did well still. So we've gotten to day 8, And nobody, so usually like the goal of it is to get a Katsukashi, which means like to get 8 wins out of 15, majority wins. And usually there's somebody who's undefeated at this point. Nobody. So there's 2 guys who are 7-1. So one of them may get Katsukashi tomorrow. And then there's like 4 or 5 people with 2 losses. So they would be 2 more. So some of them. So who could win the tournament is still really up for grabs, except for like 2 people who are just like out because they've won 1 and lost 7. But besides them, everybody else is pretty much in it and could still possibly win it. And you never know. But the top right now is Onosato. Onosato is like this is like his 3rd tournament in the upper division, I think. Maybe 4th. And his hair has just gotten long enough to get into the top bun. So everybody else has like their hair up and then they go squish. And so they have like, it's like there's a little bumpity bump of hair. It's not, and then his though is just now long enough to get into a knot. So his hair is like tight as could be. He's got the tightest knot of all time, and then it's too short to come back up and do the little ginkgo thing, and so it just sadly like sits in a little nub. He's got a little hair nub, but so little hair nub is winning. He's in the top, and then Takara Fuji, who is different from Takara Fuji. And Takara Fuji is there's like 1 letter different. He's older. I think he's about 36, 37. He's one of the older rikishi. Onosato's 24. And so Takara Fuji, he's been around forever, and he's just always in this like working class group of wrestlers. Like they're in the top division, but they're never really in Sanyaku top stuff, but they're, always in the fight. And he's just been one of these guys forever. And like at least, man, I'm trying to think of how long, like he's been up in like 15, 17 years has been fighting top division sumo. And I don't think he's ever won. And right now he's in the lead. Onosato, he was in 2nd place last tournament. So he has a lot of like potential right now, just in that he's did really well last time too. And the only guy who took him out is also injured. So it has been a crazy tournament in that everyone is injured and there's very few people left fighting. And yeah, my favorite Ora, he's still now in 2nd place, so he's not out of it, but he's not the leader anymore. All right, that was my sumo wrap up. That nobody really watches sumo but me, but I don't care because it's my show. Let's see, I saw Jade Stars here. JD. You'd be so proud of me, Jade. I ran my first ad. I did it at the hour 45 minutes ago. And I ran the ad and I figured it out. I wasn't sure where the button was. And then I saw the button because you can't see the button until the thing goes live. I didn't understand. And I pushed it and Limey got a Temu ad. I did it. I think, so we'll see. Yesterday I made 6 cents off ads. So we'll see what I did today, but it's exciting. I will share all my 6 cents put them into what the flock badges. Did you see that, JD? Look what I made. And I made one that says what the flock, and then I made one that says WTF and it says what the flock, and then I made this one that's me. It's a me. I know some of you have seen this like 4 times. That's all I've been working on all weekend. Let's see. Yeah, Robbie worked at Kramer, so he knows a lot about guitar shipping. Right? Well, I mean, dude just weigh like 320 pounds, so it's not like it's easy. No, nobody would want to. So Choosy, when I bought a guitar last time I was in London, and I bought a guitar and they took it apart and I got it into my suitcase and carried it on the plane. So it worked. Oh, Mix Club went for a nap. I hope you have a good nap. Brain needs rest. That's a good thing to do. E. Urban remembered crying tears of joy when her hair got long enough to tie up. We're all invested in little hair nub's progress. Yay, hair nub, hair nub. His name is Onosato. His name is not hair nub. I should give him that. But he is little hair nub. There's actually 2 little hair nubs because Hakuoho, he's 23 or 24 too. And he just got his top knot too. But he's in Jurio, so he's down one. But it's so tight. It's not, it's real cute. Right? How much food they eat is insanity. Shizak, so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. A lot of us need prayers today, that's for sure. But especially let's keep both Ryan Hall and his mama in our prayers today, and also Robert Redmond and his son Ben. I think he's still in the hospital, and so let's remember them this week. Let's see, lots of yay on my first ad. Thank you. It's a me. And when I say that Mateus, I'm being Mateus, because that's what Mateus said when I made his emoji. He goes, "It's a me." David, Lift a Fly channel, thank you so much for this. I appreciate you. And look, there's "It's a me." So yeah, I'm being Mateus when I say that. I'm being Mateus being Mario, because I did say it did look like a Mario. Pole vault needs a nap. Did you get the lawn mowed yet? Mow the lawn, then take a nap, or you'll never mow the lawn. Did you get more commercials? I feel like you get a commercial when you come back now. No, there's 2 little hair nubs. Hey, you're so sweet. Thank you for this. I meant to click this one. Where'd it go? There's 2 hair nubs, but his name is forever Little Hair Nub in my heart. I was thinking about, so I have, I was thinking about things that I could embroider. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that sometimes I put up, I draw sumo characters. And I was thinking of, like, they're just like black and white, simple characters. And so I was thinking about making that part of, like, making that an embroidery. Hold on, let me find one. Who's my favorite. Oh, so this one is Ura. This guy's my favorite. So, okay, so it's 3 colors because it's pink. But that's not, the color changing is easy. But it's a simple thing. See, he just has, I don't know how the nipples would come out, but we could find out together. And I guess there's shading. So this guy is Teretsuyoshi. He just retired, but he threw, like, see how much salt is in his hand? He would throw like this giant thing of salt, like crazy amount. Some people, like Ura, he gets like 2 little grains of salt and throws them. So they all have a different thing. And this guy's named Kotonowaka, but he just changed his name this tournament to Kotozakura. Because he became Ozeki, and that was his grandfather's name. And I made one of Daisho, and he's pretty good, but he's not having the best tournament. And Tochinoshin, I like him a lot. He retired too. And that's me. And then Takakeisho, he's out on injury. He's the roundest. He's almost a perfect circle. I think those are my last ones. There's a couple others, but those are my favorite ones. Oh yeah, and I was telling you about my overdrive pedal. Here's a picture of it. So this is my favorite overdrive distortion pedal, and it has that skull and crossbones, and I have buttons of those skull and crossbones that I sent out to like I have in my merch box and stuff. Let's see. Oh my god. I have like a picture of me one time I held a baby bear, but I'm not going to show that one. But it's pretty funny. So I'm like, oh yeah, I forget about Instagram. I should do that more. That's pretty fun, Juicy. Let's see. Live to flies off to hardware stores. I break things when doing when I'm doing yard work. Little Nub is gonna lose and Valerie's gonna go, no, little Nub. Oh no! Jade woke up from a dream where I'd been stabbed in the back over 100 times. Didn't know if I was dreaming or awake. That one's scary. That's so scary. I had a weird dream, kind of. It wasn't like that, but it was. It woke me up, and then I had to like walk around for a while because I was. So it was. I was in this. I just went to Meow Wolf 2 months ago, and it's like a big maze of stuff, and you have to go into these different rooms and and there's no map or anything, so you're like lost. So it was kind of like that. And so I'm walking in, and there's a room, and it had a floor, and I had to like do a thing, and the floor moved, and then it was like get in the hole, and then when you get down into the hole, then you can push this button. That's what the sign said. So the hole though was full of water. And I was like, how do I hold my breath? Can I get down there? And so I was like, and so basically I was like, didn't make it into this hole alive. Like I was like having a very hard time, being alive, being in this hole that was full of water, trying to hit the little button. And I was like, the whole time in my dream, I was like, I think the instructions are wrong. That's what I kept saying. I think the instructions are wrong. And that's how I woke up. I did read you should see this manual. Hold on. This is it, but in Spanish. Oh no, is this in French? This one's in French. I have it in French and Spanish. And so like I read this whole English version because I can't read French. So I did spend like 2 hours reading the whole manual. And so I think that's why my dream was like, the instructions are wrong. And also I have the skull and crossbones. I don't know. I made a lot of stuff, but I made a lot of earrings with them on there too. I should put those up. People like earrings. Urban says tornadoes, Walking Dead, and having to go back to school. The having to go back to school, I do that one a lot. Mine is I have to go back to school, and there's immediately a test, and I've already missed it. And it's like I'm not even in school, and I've missed a test. And why do I have this anxiety? I missed like one test in my whole school career, and it was like in college. And I think they let me retake it. So I don't know what my anxiety is about this. Robbie's like, I don't have to dream twisters. Yeah, I felt like I grew up not too far from where Robbie lives, and it was just all the time. Pole vault has dreams I'm at work, and then I wake up and I have to go to work. That's scary. Mateus says, sometimes the worst dreams anticipate something good happening in real life. Well, that's a good one. I don't know if that applies to Jade. I don't know if there's a way to turn that one around. That one's just horrific. Maybe mine is maybe the swimming pool will be open this weekend. You were being held hostage and the blender would not turn off. Yeah. You gotta turn off the TV before you go to sleep. Kurt says he's sick of laying down. He's felt bad the last 2 days. No more bad bed for me. Oh, I'm sorry you've been feeling bad. Yeah, I couldn't figure out what the last setting was, and this is what we got to. So my lights come with this remote control, that has this many buttons on it. And they just say like mode 1, mode 2, up to mode 10. And then they have other little buttons. And then in addition, it has a phone app. And the phone app has 1 billion. Now the people are listening to me. It has 1 billion things. This one. This one. This one. I did this 1 billion times. It's got a lot. Well, this one's boring. Like, who chooses this? I'm gonna choose this one. It's just the one color going back and forth. I'm never leaving on South Park. Does it have Depeche Mode? Is this one? Is this what I was on? Oh no, this just goes up. Ooh. Oh, this one's kind of cool. Oh, so one part about this too is I have when I bought them, I can't measure, evidently. Well, no, this was cheaper. It was cheaper to get the longer ones than the shorter one. Then I was like, why? I don't know. So they're all doubled up. So each one of these is just one, and I've doubled it up and sent it back up so that it doesn't quite do what it's supposed to do because I've got them hooked up to. Ooh. So it has 10 customs, and then it has 210 ones that are preset. And anyway, if you hit, there's a button on the switch, and if you hit the button on the switch, it also changes. And that's what happened, is I hit the button on the switch and I ruined everything. And I don't remember what I was on. Okay, kind of like that. We're doing that today. Oh, and then then it also goes like the speed, so you can go real slow versus fast, and then the brightness. So it's pretty cool. For $20, I gotta say they're good lights. They're better than my last ones. I had to turn off the autoplay, even though I hate it when it turns off and then I have to go find something else. YouTube picks the weirdest things for me to watch. Okay, not this weird. I've never had to do that. I'd be freaked out. So I don't like to sleep with stuff on. It's not good for me, personally. Oh yeah, we've been debating on this. Like, should we turn on the air conditioning? It's hot in here, and we haven't, but it's hot. I have the fan on, you can hear it. Yeah, sleeping with music seems counterintuitive. Interesting. Yeah, the remote is kind of cool. Okay, this one's driving me nuts. I don't like this one. I don't like this one at all. I don't like that one either. They're too fast. I don't like when they all go off. I want them to be... Okay, I don't like when they run so fast. I guess it's called run. I don't like the runs. Heap up. This is called heap up. Oh, I hate that one. Open curtain. I don't like that either. Gradual. I feel like I'm going to like gradual. Except for I don't like those colors. Gradual 7 colors. That's what we're on now. I don't know. Well, let's see. Yeah, it looks like I was being scanned by aliens. That's what it felt like. Robbie said he's got the AC on finally. Well, Oklahoma and Texas is hotter. Yep, the plants need it too. I don't even know what this is. My YouTube plays Anunnaki documentaries when I sleep. I have to look what that is. It does have a speed control. It has all the controls. Do we think is it too fast or too slow? Now it's probably too slow. That's fine. The red and blue color. I don't like the runs. I stand by this statement. I have family who have that, but I don't know how loud it is. Kurt says I can't sleep with no sound. Lauren and Kathy say hi and bye, hi and bye. It's time to go anyway. It's lunchtime. And it's I gotta get ready for my trip. I gotta get packed up and get everything sorted. I'm pretty excited. I'm taking my camera, like my real camera, and I hope I actually use it, and because it's a lot of crap to pack around if I'm not using it. But it's got I've got like a big tripod, and I've got a big the camera, and I've got a huge lens, like it's like a tank. And it's so heavy that you pretty much have to have the tripod, or it'll you can't get it stable enough. So, but you can see forever. So if I use it, I can pretty much see any of you. Like I could see Mr. Smith through this lens from here. It's that powerful. But it's pretty powerful, and it's really good for birds and wildlife in general. And so yeah, I'm pretty excited to have photograph time and have cigar time and have a lot of hikes planned. I'm going to go up to this place called Fossil Butte, and it's they have a gift shop where you can actually like see the fossils, because I don't think you can actually see any fossils just sitting out on the trail. I think they're all in the rock. But this place is, it used to be the ocean millions of years ago. So there's a lot of especially fish fossils. But it's also pretty close to we'll be really close to where the Dinosaur National Monument here is. So there's also been a lot of dinosaur fossils found in the area. So that would be cool. If I stumbled across that, I will let you know. I did try to go on a fossil hunt, but they don't open until June 1st, because it is rather cold there still. But it's fine. Thank you, Allie. I'm pretty excited. Time to mow. It's all Pookie's fault. Shh. If you need some good music to listen to help you sleep, you might listen to E Urban on SoundCloud at What's This Music. Check that link on. Oh, you didn't have to do that for me. But leave the mask. I'm surprised you didn't say put mask back on. Ooh, pasta dinner. That sounds great. I also have to do laundry. Yeah. And then, yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. Right? We're a bunch. So if you have any good ideas for patch, I like this one the best. If you have any good ideas for patches or eye patches, do let me know. So you can put it in the comments, which I do read. I just don't ever respond to because I suck. Or you can send me an email, which I do read. I just sometimes forget to actually reply to. But sometimes I do. And yeah, let me know like what for the flock. So there's different patches. You could be like, I think a good patch for the flock patch for one of our scout badges could be the lawnmower patch, and you earn it by mowing the lawn before you get a citation from the county. And you could have a big D patch. It's just a giant D, and we would know it's for Mateus. So let me know if you have, and then it could be other things you could say. Right now all I did is I have Right now, all I bought is black backing fabric because I think it looks cool. But I did buy like red and blue and gold and silver and yellow and white and maybe that's all the colors of thread. And I have other, so you can say what color thread you want to use, and if you want to draw something, you can send it to me because I need more ideas, and then we could all have one, and we got to earn it, but you know, we can do it. We can do big things because we manifest them. That's right. We could have one that has a burger on it. And wouldn't it be a cheesesteak? What happened to your cheesesteak? Are you off your cheesesteak? He was on he had a lot of cheesesteak. I owe you, Rocky Raccoon. I'm still on that song. All right, yeah. Send me this. Yeah, first dressed, then email. Oh, Mr. Smith is doing a Linkin Park special on Tuesday, playing most of Hybrid Theory. It'll be 15 minutes earlier than normal at 6:45 Eastern Standard Time. Or actually, we're in daylight, but whatever. It's well, I'm kind of excited about this one because I don't really know Linkin Park, honestly, and so I really enjoyed last week's Depeche Mode special. But I'm like, I know all these songs. I love Depeche Mode. I am a huge Depeche Mode freak, and so I was just like, and if you missed it, watch that. That was some good. That was a great stream. It was just a party. And then, so I'm kind of excited about this because it's like there were people who were in the stream last week who were like, oh, I've never really listened to Depeche Mode, and they were really but still enjoying the stream because it was like, it was just good. So I'm going to be them because I don't think I know a single Linkin Park song. So I'm excited. I will be there. I will be watching. Oh, Pole Vault's got Monday Night Hangover on Monday, tomorrow. It's at 9 p.m. Eastern. And it's Pole Vault and Sunshine being fabulous. And it is sponsored by Wilkins Coffee and Valerie bought custom effect pedals. Very nice, very nice. Oh, I'll have to see if I have purple thread. If not, I will get purple thread. You're right. This is one's for Smith Stream. Oh no. Right? There's no I in team, but there's 4 of them in initiative. So don't miss the Linkin Park special. Too much money for cheesesteak when you're buying gongs. I see. Here's the Pole Vault and Sunshine Monday Night Hangover link. Go ahead and click the notification bell for that so you don't miss it. Justine is looking forward to the Linkin Park. It's going to be good. So Jade Star, Walk With Me is back next week. New time right after What the Flock. Ooh, that's a good time. You were at this time before. Oh no, you were at 2. No, you were on Friday. Okay, so this is a new time. I don't know what days are days. So that's exciting. Walk With Me is really fun. It's where Jade walks around and films it and shows you places in Australia that you may never go to because it's expensive to go to Australia. Although I do have it on my Google Flights notifications. Like it sends me emails every time the flight goes down and it's like, the flight is now only, and then it'll be like $1,900. I'm like, dude, still too much. Can we get this down a little bit? But one day I will get there. Kurt says Axe does Linkin Park. Ooh. I'd rather have LED lights on my guitar and a microwave that doesn't work. I don't have a microwave. Bad things happen to people who don't drink Wilkins coffee. This is true. Wilkins coffee ads are too fun. Oh, it's Walk With Me. I forget that it's winter in Australia, so it'll be cold. Maybe you will see Santa Claus. And there'll be snow. Probably not. Okay, well, that's exciting. So I will see you tomorrow night at the Monday Night Hangover with Pole Vault and Sunshine. And I will see Tuesday at Mr. Smith's for Linkin Park special. And we will see you every day over at Jade Stars for amazing Jade Star things. And don't forget, if you're needing some sleepy time music, to check out E Urban's SoundCloud. What's This Music? WUTSYS. What's this? I want to see winter. Yeah, pole vault's like sweating right now. Everybody have a great week. Sunshine, I hope you're feeling better. Big love to you. And, well, yeah, I was trying to say this. I don't know if I said it right. I want to see koalas in the winter, too. Thank you for being here. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Thank you all for hanging out, for being part of the flock. And thank you so much for helping me get to over 1,000 subscribers. It's just been a goal I've been working toward for seemingly ever. And I can't believe I made it. And I really appreciate y'all of you, because I would not be there without every single one of you. And especially y'all who are just hanging out, like, who keep coming back. Y'all are my favorites. So yeah, Pookie, have a great day. Love and respect, Kurt. Hope you're feeling better too. Sunshine's gonna need to medicate. The D wishes you all a great weekend. Ooh, thank you, Big D. And also, don't forget to manifest Dwayne The Rock Johnson to get his mini vibes on. So let's keep that also in our manifestations. Thanks, Allie. All right, bye, y'all. I will see you on Gary Hubsband. He's a lurky turkey, too. I was lurky turkey at his show. And Limey. I will see you. Thanks, Pole Vault. I'll see you on Friday for my show. But I'll see you around before then. All right. Big love, everybody. And please hit the like if you haven't. Good call. All right. Bye.